The arrogance of the man. He sails through life doing exactly what he wants, no thought for anybody else, putting his patients' lives at risk. He's leaving one top job, he's walked straight into another. He's got money, power, status. He's got everything. And he doesn't deserve any of it.
He could still get struck off. It's not over yet.
Exactly. You won't hear the final decision till next week. And the General Medical Council could still find in your favour.
We all know nothing's going to change between now and then. I bet he's got his posh mates to put in a good word for him.
But that's not your problem. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that, is there?
Do you know what? I should have a word with Si, get him to post a photo of Thorne on his social media.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Well, if everybody knows what he's done to me, then it might get some more of his colleagues to come forward.
Yeah, and I dare say he might sue for defamation of character. For goodness sake, just let it go.
You know what, Peter? We put everything on hold for your recovery. And now you're fitter than ever. You should be out there. We should all be out there living our lives.
Yeah, Carla's right. You're focusing too much on the past. You need to be thinking about your future.
Thanks for your advice, but I've got to go.
Where are you off now?
I've told you I'm meeting the Platts. At least they're interested in what I've got to say.
Gran probably needs some space. When she's ready, we...
Yeah, but she's never going to be ready. She doesn't even think she has a problem.
And the situation's only going to get worse now. She's at home on her own.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get one of them nanny cams, you know, taking turns to snoop.
She's probably got a drip full of wine already.
I thought we'd have heard from her by now. I think when we've finished here, I'm going to go round and check up on her.
Hey, hi. Right, my name's Peter. I'm an alcoholic.
Thanks for coming, Peter.
You're welcome.
So, the plan was into scaring her into quitting booze.
Okay.
And what we thought is about, you know, showing her underneath the viaduct where the meth drinkers go and saying, look, if you carry on, that's what you're going to turn into.
Well, talk about tough love, but hopefully you are joking.
Well, we are, yeah. And then again, we're not.
Right, OK. Well, the thing is, you've got to take it easy. Because if you go in too heavy-handed, even though you mean well, then it could end up doing more harm than good, you know.
I'm just sick of watching her drink herself to death. We're just all really upset by it.
Not as upset as she's going to be when she finds out we've sold her down the river.
Well, like I said, it just seems a bit too soon. People only they turn to an intervention when they've run out of options, you know.
If you ask me, I think she's in the last chance saloon.
Has any of you, actually spoken to Audrey about her drinking?
Well, she won't even admit she's got a problem.
It's water off a duck's back.
Yeah, that's quite a common thing. I mean, it took me years.
Well, I'm not sure she can afford to wait much longer.
Look, I've got to get off, but why don't you nominate one of you to talk to her? You know, tell her how worried you are, put it all out there, the effect that her drinking's having on the family.
Right, well, I'll do it. Well, I'm probably the most certain out of the lot of us.
I can't see her sitting through that.
Probably have to tie her to a chair.
Look, listen, thanks for the meal.
Oh, no.
Oh, thanks, Peter. See ya.
Well, he were about as useful as an handbrake on a canoe.
I mean, who would even give me a job? I've got no experience, no skills.
Well, maybe you could go to uni.
Oh, no. No, I need to be earning now. I mean, Auntie Toya's legal fees are going to be massive, and I want to do my bit to help.
Well, you might inherit my talent for the written word. I was never happier than when I was wearing my journalist hat, out in the world there, pushing for the truth, all the time.
Oh, what's this? A review of Grease the Musical by Kenneth Barlow. Oh. A great night of foot-tapping fun.
Yeah, well, that's the local news, and the great Anthony Burgess said, all human life is here.
We did him in English. Big fan of Lancashire Hot Pot, apparently.
Ah, my trusty dictaphone. It'd be a miracle if that's still working.
Hey. All right, lads, what's all this? You having a trip down memory lane, are you? Oh, hey, Dad. Do you remember that?
I do, yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, your father was opening a bar where the bistro is now, and I wrote an article opposing it.
And I went ahead anyway. Got smashed out my brains. The bar closed on the same night. Not your dad's finest hour.
Yeah, nor mine, in recollection. But it shows how far you've come. Your drinking was the blight of your life then, and I could never imagine you stopping. But you have, and you're making a fresh start. Which, by the way, is why you should put all this thorn stuff behind you.
Oh, Grandad's right. I mean, at one point, I thought I was going to grow up without a dad, so...
Yeah, but, you know, none of this excuses that Thorne could have killed me, right? I mean, the only chance I've got of nailing him is if I can get him to confess.
That's ridiculous. Why would he do that?
Well, I'm just going to have to find a way.
I was planning to ignore your text, but my golf match got cut short.
Yeah? Lost your balls, did you?
No, my golfing partner got bleeped. I had to go save somebody's life.
Or did you have a flutter? On how long did it take?
Well, this patient might have had a flutter. My colleague's a cardiologist. Oh, you're making a betting gag. Hilarious.
Used to be a bookie. Plenty more where that came from.
Oh, I know. So what are the odds, then, of me being interested in this offer that you texted me about? So my guess is that your solicitor discovered that the General Medical Council don't have enough on me. That's what I'm hearing anyway, so... what on earth could you have to offer?
An apology. A full admission of what you did, why it was wrong, and a sorry, and I'll drop it.
Drop
The case.
the case has already failed. Oh, sorry, no, I thought you meant drop your phone. You know, the one that you're recording this on. Oh, we've all seen those cliché cop shows. Get a confession, record it on your phone.
I'm not recording it. I'm not.
Show me. Come on. Get it over with. There.
You deserve to be exposed. You shame the NHS when it's full of all those good people, all those people who are better than you, who actually care.
Leading art liberals running themselves into the ground for the good of humanity. Where's the fun? You know, I've never done this before, this betting thing. You're my first, but I've got a taste for it. You know, in America, people are used to gambling. Can I afford to call an ambulance? What's the excess of my policy? Now, I'm sure I'll find lots of people to join in my betting games there. You know, I've even got a name for it. Do you know what it is? I'm rather proud of this. Game of Thorns.
Just when I thought you couldn't get any lower.
Well, what do you expect? A weeping apology that you can record on your phone? Never gonna happen. Do you know why?
No, but I'm sure you're going to tell me.
Because it's an admission of guilt. My dad was a barrister. I know how to play the system. I learned it from an early age.
Was that in the 70s, 80s? Did you take notes? Or did you record it on something like this? Seriously, $5 grand?
All right, 10 then. I'll transfer it right now. Give me the device and the money's yours.
No, this is a machine. Devices came later.
All right, machine then.
I bet you'll be on 10 grand an hour in the States, won't you? An hour's pay to save your whole career. Even if you offered me 100 grand, I'd still say no. Because I'm taking this to the authorities.
So even if £100,000 were on the table, you still choose your principles? 100,000 could change your life.
This'll change yours. For the worse.
£100,000. Think about it.
Peter, what's happened? What have you done?
One.